So for 2024, by far and away, one of my favorite, and I think one of your guys' favorite, judging by the views and everything, on it was the Forest project. So if you're not familiar with it, basically, my desk has like columns basically to the side of it, and I did a huge forest project going down the entire side of my desk, and I'm waiting on the pieces to do the creek and do a couple other projects. So if you're wondering why haven't you finished some of the details in the creek yet, I want to start adding just like more smaller sets like this. And I built my first Animal Crossing one a few weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it, customized it, put it in the city. I have to light it up yet, but my last lighting project with the boutique hotel was very frustrating, so I'm giving myself a couple weeks or so to recover from that. And I stumbled across this Animal Crossing set, which is Bunny's Outdoor Activities, 164 pieces, normally retails for $20. It was on clearance for $15, obviously $4 or $5 off. You know, it could obviously be better, but any bit of saving money on Lego is definitely where you want to be. We got some trees. We have a small waterfall, which I don't know if I'm going to be incorporating into this build or not. That back wall, I kind of said before I wanted to do some mountains on it. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but that's definitely something to look at for the future. But again, some trees, some butterflies, some flowers, a spider, and this tent, which I'm really excited to actually find a home for, because I've been looking at doing some form of like Lego camping in there and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. I can have a, Bunny walking around the city, and with that Animal Crossing set, I decided to like incorporate them, the Simpsons and stuff like that, like into the city, like the non-standard Lego people. So I'm really excited for that. I think it's going to be pretty cool, and I'm excited to add another small set to the Lego room here. I'm definitely excited for it. It's going to look pretty cool, and like the Mario set, these are customizable, so you can obviously rearrange them. I'll build it for you guys similar to this, and then probably take it apart a little bit, put in the actual forest, and we can go from there. So let's take a quick look at what the forest looks like before and after. As always, ignore the wires. Obviously, the view from here is terrible. It looks great from my end. If you see any baggies of pieces, I'm slowly accumulating enough to do this creek project, and I am excited to say I ordered about a few thousand pieces yesterday, about 30 plus collectors minifigures and like Marvel and DC and stuff like that. I have a new DC minifigure display coming. It's going to be a custom piece, so that's going to be pretty cool. And definitely for the first portion of 2025, I'm going to start adding more to the DC roster. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to be bringing, another theme into the Lego City. Gotta fix that before that breaks up there. This is right below the Barad-dûr project, so definitely a pretty cool display, but I really like it so far. It also has the little light kit attached to it as well, so pretty cool. I love it so far, and it's done really well for this channel as well, so that definitely helps out, helping support certain projects which do and do not make the final cut, but this one's definitely a really solid performer every single time, so it seems that you guys really enjoy it. And one of my big things is I wanted to add like a full forest scene to my display for a while, and it really just works out perfect here. Now, for winter, I wanted to winterize this entire setup, switch out the trees for snowy trees or just like dead leaves or no leaves at all and stuff like that, but it just wasn't in the cards for this past winter. I didn't do really any other winter village. I didn't do any winterization of the forest or anything like that. It was really about like establishing, here's the forest. Now I'm not going to take it down like after a week. So for this year, this will be like the spring look, I think, that we're going into. So what I might do is maybe remove the white birch tree or just put different leaves on it, turn this a little bit more into like the spring setup, and then come fall season, then I can swap it around. Maybe for summer I'll do different flowers, but I'm looking at this as like a seasonal. I can update this every single season and year, and we can look forward to that being like a video series, and I think that's going to be pretty cool, but I'm excited for it. But now, without further ado, guys, let's get started on the actual build. Alright, everybody, so here's the final build, and then just real quick, I'll probably bring this up in a different episode, but if you're curious as to why I'm not hyperlapse building all of my sets as much recently, I kind of just want to enjoy the build in my own time, not necessarily stopping and starting the camera every bag and every single second that I'm trying to build these sets. 2025 is going to be a lot of fishing, a lot of bird watching and Lego building with video games. So it's really a culmination of everything that I do. And I'm just trying to make sure that I enjoy everything to the best of my ability. I don't entirely enjoy building Legos in front of a camera because it does take away from like currently I'm watching a bird watching video above me, and like obviously I pause it for when I'm doing the review, but it's just I don't enjoy as much of like, oh, here's the build on camera. And I can't multitask as well while I'm doing that. And sometimes I'm building a Lego video or I'm building a Lego set while watching an important video and like maybe working on a camera lens off to the side or just editing videos and photos and stuff. And I like doing multiple things at once. And like today is a day off for me in the middle of the week, which never happens. And it's nice that I can do that, but I want to make sure that I'm enjoying everything as much as I can and that it's not just a full-time job. So, that's just one thing. And obviously I will hyperlapse build some sets probably, just not as many as I was, and especially now that I'm gearing up for more custom builds. I don't entirely always build those on camera just because of there not being like my instructions that are rebrickables, or I'm just making it up as I go along, and it's a lot of trial and error. So if you're wondering, no, it's probably not gone from the channel forever. Just like intros with me as a person, they change a little bit every time, and I like seeing back and forth and, just seeing what I like and what I don't like, and, maybe I want to do something a little bit different going forward with the hyperlapse builds and maybe something different for Lego shorts and stuff like that. But yeah, the actual set, and I just noticed one of my light kits is burned out. That is unfortunate. That's, is it? I think it is. Yeah, for my apartment building, I think I'm missing a couple lights. Oh well, that's got to get taken out in the next couple videos anyways for the Tudor set. So, Bunny looks fantastic. That floral print, obviously that unique headpiece, and I love that she's holding a little marshmallow on a stick. Adorable. Now, in terms of the actual set, again, I'm going to review it as one whole piece for now, and then we're going to be adding it, obviously, into the forest. So you have the little campfire here with a log with that circular tile piece, which I absolutely love that they have. We have a little storage space back here with a shovel, an axe, a pole, and, of course, a little butterfly net. Now, the tent, the sleeping bag, and the radio, obviously, that's one of the bigger portions that I wanted this for. The waterfall definitely looks pretty cool, and there's a little play feature here for Connie, Clara, or Bunny to little like leapfrog over with the pole. Hiding under here is a coin. I'll try and position that so you guys can actually see it. Right in here is a little coin. The butterflies marking the way. Little ladder. Flower. Looks like a cherry tree. Some leaves on the ground. No idea what this purple thing's supposed to be. Again, never played Animal Crossing. We're just slowly getting into the universe. And, of course, the large spider, a couple trees. Overall, looks great. Like, it is genuinely a really fun build for 20 bucks. I think it's pretty solid. One minifigure. That's kind of the going rate for Animal Crossing. You get 1 to 2 at the most, usually for most of these sets. So, hey, it happens. At least it's a pretty solid build, and again, full of customization as well. The first ever Lego butterfly that I had in an actual set, I bought a bunch of them previously, but they are slightly different. Let me grab one out of the forest. So I have these plain ones. You're doing great, phone camera. You're doing great. Yeah, all right, there we go. This one is a printed tile, or printed sticker style piece, so definitely a lot cooler. So yeah, awesome build. Love it. Think it looks great. Now let's add it to the actual forest, guys. Alright, yeah, again, it's going to be tough to get everything in one shot here. So over here, I put the little cherry tree with the bird on top trying to steal some of the berries. But for the most part, everything is going to be further down here. Now, there we go. Obviously, I kept most of the stuff the same. In the background, you can see Bunny going for her little camping session there over the fire. Now, it's a little bit tough to see, but I put the waterfall right over to the side here. And I just kind of set it there. I'm going to see maybe if I want to have that coming off of the rocks and actually pouring into the creek. Maybe that could be like the mouth of the creek. I don't know yet. That's going to be a potential maybe. I'll see how it actually works out. Let me move it a little bit over, I guess. Yeah, there. That way you can at least see some of the trees from that set and as well. So, overall, it's definitely some nice color in the background. Obviously, it's a little bit hard to get back there just because it's quite literally over my desk. And this is like the main portion of the display that I typically show. But overall, it is very full, very detailed. Sorry for my headphones being in the way, but I like it. I definitely think it looks pretty solid. And I'm happy to add some more Animal Crossing, not only to the room, but to the entire display. Yeah, Forest definitely looking good. I got some more projects for it coming soon. And, the creek is probably going to be the next update, I would say. I'm trying to avoid working on the beach yet. I at least want to wait until March or April. Just trying to do some of these other projects first. But with the boutique hotel, with the new Animal Crossing building up there, adding lights, the motel, there's another project that I mentioned before with like the Pacific Rim stuff that's going to go in there. So we'll see. There's a lot coming up. And obviously, I still have some new builds to get through as well. So we got a ton of stuff to get through, a lot of builds to do, and a lot of custom work to do. So thank you all so much for joining me for another LEGO build. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and last but not least, follow me on Instagram if you guys want a better sneak peek into all of my builds, all of my projects. Talk to me about your ideas and everything else like that. And overall, you can just join our community. 2024 was a great year. 2025 hopefully is going to start off well for everybody, and I'm excited for a lot of big projects this year. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.